So I'm super excited about this. So let's go back to the basics. Someone can go to realbricks.com right now, start an account, set it up, put money into their account or hook it up to their bank accounts, and they can start investing as soon as the properties become active. When they become active, they can keep an eye on it. And when the property moves over to the secondary market is when they can potentially, if they want to, sell some or all of their share if they need the money back. If not, let me ask you this. When the dividends are getting paid, I'm assuming there's going to be like a cash value in your account that you can then reinvest back into maybe another property or back into the one that, well, maybe not on the one that you already have because the shares are sold, but back into a different property.
That's correct. It's going to go, the quarterly distributions are going to go into your wallet. And so you'll have a positive balance in there. And much like if you got dividends in your example in the stock world, right? They get paid into your brokerage account, right? This is going to be your fractional real estate investing wallet. And so they're going to be in there and they can be reinvested.
That's awesome. Can you also cash it out?
Yes,
Is that then considered income? I'm assuming you
it
pay
is.
taxes on it. And in the end of
It
the
is.
year, then does RealBrick send a, what is that, a K1?
You're going to get reporting at the end of the year, right? It's
Okay.
either going to, it depends on how the person is set up, but for most people, they get a 1099 or a K1.
K1, awesome.
Yeah.
So I also heard that you guys received the stock symbol of bricks. So tell me about that. BRIX.
Yeah. So we're doing a crowdfunding raise. We really, again, with the idea of democratizing opportunity, there's very little opportunities for people to invest in companies. We've had a lot of people ask us the question, how do I invest in real bricks? I like the idea. I am going to buy fractions of real estate. I'm going to build a portfolio, but how do I actually own part of real bricks? And so we are running a crowdfunding raise currently. So again, crowdfunding is a process where through the SEC, Securities Exchange Commission, we can raise money. We're raising the initial money we're raising right now is 1,250,000. So the offering is open, and you can go to that and actually review all the details on what we're doing. And so as part of that, we registered the NASDAQ symbol BRIX or BRICS, as you said, because our intention at a later date is to actually go and get listed on NASDAQ as a publicly traded company. So one of the first questions that comes, and I don't know if you're going to end up asking me this, so I'm going to answer it anyways, is this sort of a last step before a company would potentially get active and publicly traded on NASDAQ? Our intention is to do this crowdfunding raise, and we're doing the initial 1,250,000. We could raise more as part of crowdfunding at a higher amount. We don't necessarily need the capital. We're doing this to get the average investor into real bricks, not so much that we wanted to do this because when we would subsequently later go public on NASDAQ, then it's in the open marketplace. I mean, and now people are then bidding against the open market. This is a way where if people visit the link that you'll be able to share, they can read all the information, and there's essentially a 100 share minimum to get in. It's $8 a share, so it's $800 as an investment. It's a little bit different than the properties we've been talking about, but we like to think that if somebody wants to own part of Real Bricks, $800 is a pretty low entry point to be able to get in, and people can certainly invest more than that if they want to.